Today, I'm going to be breaking down Boy by Chlöe, where, as usual, I'm going to be talking you through the various elements that I'm picking up on as we go through it. Okay, you know the sketch, headphones on, let's get into some new music. Okay, right, we are finally going to stop it there. Spacebar wasn't working for some weird reason. So we have creeped over into the pre-chorus, so let's talk about the intro and the first verse. Okay, so let's kick off with the intro then. So it's 4 bars long, which, considering the, let's say, the pop vibe that this track has gone down, it makes even more sense to keep that intro short so that we can get to the meat of the track as quickly as possible. We've got some guitars in there driving the main melody. We've got some nice sound design in there as well. So at the start of the video, we get sort of like naturey sounds. We get the sound of the fire burning on the barbecue, and we also get some other sounds in there as well. And to top it off, just to transition us nicely over into that first verse, we get those claps at the end of the intro. Talking about the first verse, so this is where things really begin to pick up. So we have the drums come in, they're at about 160 BPM, so we have a really nice fast-paced rhythm. Bass, that comes into the mix, but pay attention to how closely that bass is following to the rhythm of those drums. Keys, now we do have a set of keys that are being brought into the mix, but you're going to have to listen hard for them because they are in the background. They're buried really deep in that mix, but like I say, if you listen hard for them, you will be able to hear them. The guitars, they're carried over from the intro into the first verse, but pay attention to the vocals. Again, very lively, voices being projected, and we come in at a higher range from the very start of the track. So yeah, classic kind of pop vibe. It's fast paced, it's catchy, and it gets to the point. So let's go back, let's listen. Here's sound design, guitars. Hear the keys. Vocals being projected, high range. Okay, right, we're going to stop it there because we have just leaked over into the second verse. So let's cover off the pre-chorus and the chorus. All right, so pre-chorus, there really isn't that much that changes within the instrumental itself. Like, it pretty much remains the same. But what we do notice within the pre-chorus is we do get some variation within the vocals. So you'll notice that throughout that entire pre-chorus, the back end phrases are being layered and harmonized. Chorus-wise, I'm going to be honest with you, again, lots of common themes in here. So we don't need to cover them off because we've already discussed them. But notice how simple the chorus is. It's not packed with words in the same way that the verse and the pre-chorus is. In fact, what we have are fewer words, but those words are more drawn out. So we have fewer words, more drawn out, keeping it nice and simple. And just stepping away from the pre-chorus and the chorus for a minute, if you also notice the use of repeated phrases. So at the back end of the verse, we have the repeated phrase again, again, again. And at the back end of the pre-chorus, we have So again, they're just using very simple but effective things to grab and hold your attention. Let's go back. Let's listen. Pre-chorus coming in. Repeated phrase. Chorus. Nice and simple. Okay, right, we're going to stop it there because we're about to shift into a different section of the track. I'm not going to cover off the chorus because, again, we've had lots of repeated themes in there, but let's talk about the first verse and then we can go on to the bridge. Okay, so there's a couple of things that we need to pay attention to within this second verse. And the first thing that we notice is that Chlöe actually comes in at a lower range. If you remember me talking about it previously in the video, in the first verse, her voice was being projected quite a bit and she comes in at that higher range from the get-go. Here in the second verse, we've got a much lower range. Now, the second thing to pay attention to are the repeated phrases. And yes, this has been a common theme in the track and we have already discussed it, but here it's more about the way that those repeated phrases are being executed. So instead of them being sung, they're actually being shouted, or they've got that kind of feel-y effect to them, only they have been dumbed down because they are buried quite far back in the mix, so you're going to have to listen hard to hear them, but you will notice that they have this kind of shouty kind of vibe to them. But the reason why they've been dumbed down is obviously to not overpower the second verse and that lead vocal with those shouty vocals. Just wouldn't make sense to do that. Now, the final thing to pay attention to within the second verse is that if you have already noticed, well done, but what you will notice if you haven't is that the second verse is only 8 bars long, whereas the first verse is actually 16 bars long. So quite significantly shorter second verse compared to the first. Now, I'm not going to cover off the chorus because lots of repeated themes and all that sort of stuff, we've already discussed it. So let's go back, let's listen to the second verse. We'll get to this bridge part right I'll break the bridge down, and then we'll just go ahead and we'll see the rest of the track out. Range. There's those repeated phrases. Nice cut in the track there. Why do you build me up, boy, just to take me down? A roller coaster ride, we going round and around. I might just cut and run, 'cause this just ain't that fun. I know I love you much, but this time I swear I'm done. Okay, right, let's pause it there. This is for the last time. We'll cover off the bridge. We'll go ahead. We'll see the rest of the track out. Okay, so listen, I'm not going to lie. Really nice use of the bridge. Really good way to break up the song. Give us, as the listener, a break from that kind of adrenaline-fueled rhythm that we've been listening to up to that point. Clever switch up by bringing the pianos in as well, and notice how the track itself, right, or should we say the tempo begins to slow down, right? So it's actually a lot slower within that bridge compared to what we've had in the verse, the chorus, pre-chorus, and all of that stuff. Really like the explosion at the end as well, and particularly the way that they use that to transition us out the bridge back into the meat of that track where everything begins to pick up again. So let's go back, let's listen, and let's see the rest of the track out. I love you though. Why do you build me up, boy, just to take me down? A roller coaster ride, we going round and around. I might just cut and run, 'cause this just ain't that fun. I know I love supporting vocals in there as well. This time I swear I'm done. That bangs, mate. Nice outro as well. Nice, chilled, mellow. Okay, that's it from me. If you want to see more breakdown and analysis videos, there'll be things popping up on the screen right now. Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you in the next one.